Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with a blog to watch. Today I'm going to review the Casio Edifice EFRS108D-2BV. This is part of the new EFRS108D collection as part of these sort of entry-level Edifice models. A couple of years ago, watches like this were not part of the Edifice family, but have sort of been merged into it. Which I think is good. And these are obviously all analog Casio watches. Most people think of, G-Shocks and stuff like that. They don't really think of all analog Casios, but they do make them, and they're very decent and they're affordable. Basic by the standards of a cool, multi-functioning, solar-powered, several $100 G-Shock. But this is actually proven to be very, very popular, and we like to cover these as sort of part of our actually affordable or cost of entry, or the various types of low price category articles we talk about. First, we begin with the design of the case, which is very nice. It's got that octagonal bezel, Royal Oak-esque, though it doesn't actually immediately feel at all like it's trying to be a Royal Oak, even though you see something about that bezel, you're like, oh, I like that. Integrated tapering bracelet, sapphire crystal, very proud of that. They put that on the dial. There's two versions of the EFRS 108D right now. One of them is this 2BV model, which has, we'll call it the Tiffany blue dial, and there's another blue version, which is a light blue. But I believe that Casio is going to come out with more models in the future. Quartz movement, change the battery every 2 years. Case is water resistant to 100 meters, not too bad. Very thin profile. So I think that that's a very important part of it, is that relatively thin profile. Case is just under 40 millimeters wide. So I think it's like 39.9 or something like that. So we'll call this the 40 millimeter wide watch. Doesn't wear too small because of those broad lugs, but I love it. Look at that. Look how thin that is on the wrist. A very elegant watch with, scratch resistant sapphire crystal, super legible dial. Everything works pretty well on here. Again, it's basic, but this is not expensive. The retail price on this Casio Edifice EFRS 108D is $170, right? And even at retail price, this thing is very inexpensive. So if you just want a nice looking, trendy analog watch, this is the way to go as a gift for someone. I mean, this is super easy to give. I guess with these sort of like two different blue colors, you could consider this a bit of a watch for men or women. I see it as a men's watch, but anyone could get away with wearing it. So as an entry-level Casio product, I mean, they go way more entry-level. You can get one of the basic digital ones for like, I don't know, $10 or $20 or something like that. This is obviously more than that, but under $200 is considered extremely affordable in the scheme of enthusiast watches. And this is kind of a little sleeper hit for people that want this style and don't want to spend too much money on it. Again, this is the Casio Edifice EFRS 108D-2BV. Retail price is $170, and you can see more on a blog to watch. Thanks.